Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in today's film we're driving around Chloraka and Kissonerga. So let's have the map up so you can see where we're going. And we'll start off by driving through the centre of Chloraka, and then we're going to have a little loop to include Lemba, just so that we can have a look at the art college there. Then we're coming back through Chloraka and then dropping down to the coast road via Duck Pond Market. And then we're heading on up to the Kissonerga Coast Path, where we'll be finishing. So we're just coming up to one of the gateways to Paphos on the right, that weird pie-shaped thing you can see there. There were 12 of those in total. They were put up when Paphos was the European Capital of Culture in 2017. And we're just leaving Paphos itself, and we just entered Chloraka, and the road splits in two up here. If you keep on the main road, you'll end up in Tala, but we're going to be turning. Actually, you don't end up in Tala. What am I talking about? It just takes you through the top part of Chloraka. We're going left into the centre though. I get confused because there's a turning 100 or 200 yards before that does take you up to Tala. And I'm not perfect. Right, anyway, so now we're going through the central part of Chloraka, where we will be soon. At the moment we're just going through some residential area. Here we come up to some shops now. There used to be just up here a nice takeaway gyros place, but it looks like the business is for sale now. I think I might have spoken a bit too soon about that, as in its location. But now we're going to have a look at the stadium, which is to the left, and as you can see we're using a 360 hybrid to show you the stadium properly. Because I decided that rather than show you a complete flat 360 or a complete 4K version, I'd try and do the best of both worlds and keep everybody happy, or at least everyone not unhappy. So there will be a few times when the camera does take a look to either side, but not often. I think it's about 6 times in this film. And as I said in the previous film, if you want to have super high quality 360 flat film all the time, then all you got to do is send us a cool $5,000 and we can get the next model up. But I am not holding my breath. Not quite sure what that chap in the car was doing, if indeed they were a chap. Now we're coming to the central square of Chloraka. And I did look up the name of this church, not the old one, but the big one behind it. But it's a rather large name, and there's no way I'll get pronounce it properly. So I'll just say Chloraka's Central Church we're driving past now. Very nice pedestrianised bit. I should point out that this area is actually one way as well. Just that little bit we went through, I mean. Which is why you only ever see me drive around Chloraka in one direction, or Chloraka even. I'm getting better at my pronunciations. Chloraka's a nice village. It seems weird calling it a village because it seems more like a town, to be honest. Right, now we're going to be turning left here but taking the first right. If we carried on down there, we'd hit the coast road. But I don't want to go that way. I want to go and see the Lemba Art College because, well, A few months ago I went down there and the fencing, which had been around there for a while, had all gone, and I thought, oh, it's open again now, that'd be nice. But now the fencing's all up again, and I don't know whether the art college is still open or anything, so if anyone knows what's going on there, please do let me know. And remember, if you like our content, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, as it really does help YouTube promote us. And if you want to help us financially, then go to our paphoslife.com/coffee page, and you can either send us coffee or click on one of the affiliate links. And I'm not going this way because it's particularly scenic, it's just I don't like going up and down the same stretch of road multiple times in one film. So I'm avoiding the main road by going this way, basically. Plus it means I'm less likely to get stuck in traffic and have to edit the film this way. But here we come up to the main road again. Oh, I should say it's a Sunday morning when I filmed this, by the way. When was the time? Around about 10 o'clock. And that'll become apparent when we go past the Duck Pond Market later, because it'll be in full swing. And that's not open every day. It's the best day for it, I'm told, is Sunday, and I believe it's also open on a Wednesday, though it's not to the same extent. Don't know why I'm telling you this, because we're going to drive past it soon. I didn't know what else to say. So here we are coming on to the Lemba Art College. And as I said, you used to be able to wander around the grounds and they'd ask you to stick a coin or two in a collection box. But it's very unique, I would say, that building. And basically the students there, over the years, they've added more and more pieces to the walls. It's a bit of a tourist attraction. Well, it used to be. I'm not sure if it still is. Things are so closed, but who knows what will happen to it in the future. So now we've done a little loop here, and we're coming back onto the main Chloraka Road again, where we'll be turning right. So I want to drive past Duck Pond Market, because I know that being Sunday it'll be worth having a drive past. Whereas if you drive past on Friday, it just looks like a big car park. One thing it definitely doesn't look like is a duck pond, or I've never seen a duck there either. It should be called something else, like Dust Bowl or something. Perhaps there was a duck pond back in the midst of time there. Anyway, there's Chloraka Paphos on the right, or Chloraka Square, as it will no doubt soon become. And on the left we have our friends at Computer SOS, which is a very good place to take your computer if it's not feeling well, or if you just want to buy some toner cartridge or an electrical goods items there. A very good shop, that. They are advertisers with us, but we use them for many things anyway, so come highly recommended by us and lots of other people. And now we're going back through Chloraka. There's a big pet shop on the left there. One thing you do get along here quite a few of is second-hand furniture shops. So if you're looking for some relatively cheap things to fill up your spare room with, that's a good place to come. And we're going to be turning right here. That Pitta place I mentioned, Pitta Giggers, it used to be here, just on the corner. But it moved down here, and whether the move didn't go well or not, I don't know, but it's now up for sale. It annoys my daughter especially because she was particularly fond of the gyros we do here and the tzatziki. We're currently looking for other places that have similar tzatziki. Chloraka is actually quite a large, Chloraka is quite a large area. And there's that Pisaghigas again on the left. And now we're going to be driving down to the coast road. And you can see one of Paphos' second wrecks in the distance, that white bit on the sea. But we won't be going there today. I call it the second wreck because I can never remember its name, and I know it's not the Edro 3, which is the other wreck that more people are familiar with. But anyway, enough of that for the moment. What we're doing now is coming up to Duck Pond Market. And on a Sunday morning, it's interesting. I'm not sure what parking's like, but some people seem to have decided to park up here away from it, which is a good way of avoiding getting blocked in. And this is where the 360 flat version will come in very handy. There's the market in all its glory. Now we'll come back to the GoPro view. So now we're back on the main coast road. There's a very good petrol station up here on the left. Note the speed limits, and also note when you see a camera sign. If the sign is looks like it's only just been put there, i.e. it's portable, then be on your best behaviour in terms of speed. I mean, always be on your best behaviour, of course, but then definitely be on your behaviour, because they've recently introduced moving speed cameras. So anyway, I'm just highlighting this weird little coffee shop. It's a chain or franchise, really. These Coffee Me places, I mean, they have the same formula, but that one was unique in that they seem to have incorporated an old double-decker bus into the design as well. And these are other cameras up here you've got to be wary of. These ones can be especially nasty. On no account try jumping the lights on those ones when you've got the big yellow and the camera on the floor. It's a €300 fine if you get caught on them. And believe me, if you've get fined once, you won't do it again. He speaks from experience. Right, now we're coming up to Chloraka's bar on the left, and we can use I need to think of a term to describe, Wonder Vision or something, whatever. I don't know. So I can put that in the start of the text or something, so you'll know what to expect on the film, because not every film is going to have this, because sometimes I forget to bring the 360 camera with me, and also if it's areas I've been through in the past, I won't really feel bothered about showing new stuff again. Anyway, this new bit here down there, you can see that's the end of the Chloraka Coast Path. So if you walk up from the Paphos harbour, that currently is as far as you get. Now I'm going to be investigating over the next few days about how easy it is to walk from there to Kissonerga Coast Path without going, that's Sandy Bay down there, without having to walk on the main road. You know what I mean? Going over these rocks over there, basically. And I did actually take the new drone up when I got to Kissonerga Coast Path at the end of this film, actually, so I could have a sneaky peek at what the route looked like up ahead. And from what I could see, they are in the process of building a coast path similar to what you get from Paphos to Chloraka especially, but they're not quite finished, because I noticed that there was some fence across the path itself. So, but hopefully that means in a few days or weeks it's going to be opening up again. Now, I'm not saying that'll take you all the way from Kissonerga to Sandy Bay, because as I said, you've got those barren rocks back there to tend with as well, but it will get you a bit of the way. So look around, probably in a couple of weeks now, I imagine, and there'll be a film of that area and me trying to clamber over the rocks and not get bitten by a snake. Anyway, we're nearing to the end now. We're coming up the hill and we're going to turn left in a minute to go down to the car park by Kissonerga Coast Path. And if you haven't been along the path yet, then you really should, because it's lovely. It's a lovely little walk. It's linear, so you'll get to the end and then you have to come back the way you came, but it's a nice, very pretty walk, so you won't mind at all. Plus you'll go past a couple of beach bars along the way, so you'll be able to get your refreshments or just take a little dip if you want. So this is where we'd park, and you can just see this, the coast path just, well, that's it, right in front of you there. And if you go right, it'll take you to all the interesting stuff, and if you go left, you'll get to that fence I mentioned where the park ends. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next film. Cheers!